You a lot of times quit on the small things. You quit on the small. And when you quit on the small, you will never make it big. Welcome to a new episode of the Eckert podcast. The topic of the show today is start small. Guys, for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. I am Eva Eckert. I'm your host. I am a Polish immigrant with a big heart, strong accent, as you can hear, kick-ass husband, and two beautiful kids. I am an American entrepreneur sharing an incredible mission to inspire women around the world to take bold action towards their dreams, passions, desires, so finally their life become more meaningful and fulfilled. I believe that the badass superhero is within all of you, all of us, and we should share it with the world to make the world a better place. This show will finally help you discover the power of self-beliefs and self-discipline so you can stop making the excuses and create the life you truly desire and deserve by being the best and upgraded version of you. So welcome to the show, guys. Why start small? Well, not even that we are forced to start small. We have to start small. And why this topic? Because I just recently had a class 002 of the Freak Female Alliance, and it was a small class. It wasn't a lot of women. So for those of you who are starting something, maybe a company, maybe anything. Usually, we wanted to start a business, and especially that this show is dedicated for you to start somewhere. Usually we're starting small, but here's the thing. A lot of times we have this massive vision, this big desire. We want so much that we forget that in order for us to go from A to Z, it's a journey. It's a path. It's a bridge that you need to cross. There will be obstacles, there will be hardships, there will be hard stuff happening, there will be obstacles and hurdles that you need to cross over. And you concentrate so much of this big dream that you want to be already there that you a lot of times quit on the small things. You quit on the small. And when you quit on the small, you will never make it big. Because let me tell you, when we first opened up our Spring Valley bootcamp and boxing location, the gym, so many people don't even know, because when we were already successful, when we had one gym, when 400 members were going through the doors, then we had a new location in Nanuet, then we opened up a second location, we had trainers and everything. That's what people saw, the success. Entrepreneurs, great family with two kids, but I didn't see it at the beginning. Did you know that in our first location, I would have a client. The client actually was a person that was hired next door. That was a Sprint store. And this girl bought a membership, and there was a group membership, and I would treat her as a personal training client. I would literally show up to train her for these classes. And I would drive all this way to meet with her so she would be our first client. Nobody's never seen this. Nobody never asked this, but that's how it is. And based on this, you slowly but surely pushing through and making it happen. So today, I want to encourage you and remind you, do not quit on small, because small is that foundation. Small is that recipe for big. That when you start small, you have a chance to actually see what's around you. Small groups a lot of times are better than the big ones, because you give more personal attention, right? You can interact with people. So understand the power of small. And this was really why I wanted to do this episode, because I was thinking when I was creating the class 002, and this is really a brand new thing, these events that I started. And I was thinking how awesome would be to have all these women. But a lot of times we forget that in order for us to go that big, to have that big audience, to be surrounded by so many people, you need to be at that level. And everything has to take place. Everything, all these mistakes have to happen for you to figure out so you can work at the level of big. So you can't jump this. And I've said this so many times. You can't jump from small to so big, because it would happen, most likely you would fail. Like, think about it. When you train running through hurdles, right? And the best way to learn this, and I had to learn this at my university, is to start small with these small hurdles, then go to medium and go to large and go to super large, because you need to learn the technique, how you do things, right? You need to learn the speed. You need to know the difference and the distance between one hurdle and another. And there is a precise space. Let me tell you, it's a precise space between them. When I was studying at my university, when we had to jump through these hurdles, it was a struggle for me. I had to literally have a coach. I had to hire a person. I had to be with one of my friends who would spend 2 hours each week with me to show me how to do it, because it was hard for me. So when you think about these obstacles and you do this, for instance, on your own, you're starting something on your own, and obviously it will take you some time to figure this out. That's the best idea at this moment, to hire a coach, have someone that will be there, have that, bird eye view. Like I always say, coach is like a drone. When loops around, flies around, and see all these different levels and all these different angles, how you are, and can point things for you. And it's the best way to hire someone that's been there, that will show you how to do it. So I am at that stage that literally this is like a brand new business hobby, because I want to help women. It comes from my deep desire to bring the mindset, muscles, motherhood, and there were 4M, and it has to come to me in just a second. The muscles, mindset, motherhood, and mission. That's what we call it, like a brain fart, when your brain just doesn't get there. In women, to show them that there is a nice bridge between being the feminine, the soft, the gentle, the nurturing mother, but also the woman that can achieve amazing things, and the masculine part, that these two things can be combined. That's why I created this event, because we have the unity, the love, the yoga, the breath work, chatting with each other, dance, fun, excitement, and then we have the hardship. I'm kicking your ass during these workouts. You don't like it. You struggle. You see what you need to work on. And then we go into the ice bath and we're doing other hard things. And more hard things will be coming your way when you attend the first or maybe second class. But it's literally starting small. So how did I organize myself? How can you organize yourself when you start something? You need to create a Google Drive files. And I need to be very real about this, because I didn't just do this event out of just having something in my head and, winging it. Everything was precisely planned. So I have Google Files, and each class has a different folder. In each class, I have, literally for this class, I wrote 45 emails I created. I created a presentation. Each time we meeting, it's a different presentation. There is agenda. There is a step-by-step process, what we're going to be doing at certain times, who is speaking, who is doing what. So there is an agenda. There is also a file with participants. There is a file with how much we made for this event, because every single expense I'm putting in a spreadsheet so I can see it. There is a post-event feedback when I'm sending an email to all my participants so they can send me a feedback, because I wanted to get better. And by doing something like this, you creating not only steps that you can go back to and see, okay, this is the mistake, I need to fix this, but also if I'm going to be doing class 10, I will be like, wow, this is where I started and this is where this event grew. And you can see the progress, you can see the steps, and this is the beauty of it. So if you starting something, guys, you need to have it together. You need to become organized. You need to have it all organized. So event we're talking about small because it was 7 girls plus me and plus my daughter Ivanka. And that's the gratitude for today that I have it. That the guys are helping us along the way and that my daughter was there along the way with me. What an incredible mother and daughter experience. And we've had mother and daughter already in the previous class. In this class, none of the mother and daughters shows up, but I know there will be more mother and daughters coming because I think it's an amazing bonding. And just the fact that Ivanka was there with me and taking, the lessons, and she was not only videographer and camera operator, but she was actually taking parts in all of it. And I can see already how she grew from the first event. I mean, the growth is exponential. It's just incredible. But so all these things that go into and opening up and running a business. And when I say this running business, because this is not only one, we've done so many different businesses and it's done the same way. So the foundation of starting something, it's pretty much the same. It's pretty much, and Google Drive is so awesome because you can store everything, you can share, you can invite other people to view it, to be collaborators, to be commenters. So then what else I did? I have for every specific event, right? For class 002, I'm dumping all my feedbacks that my clients are sending me right there. I also have pictures just for this specific event. And I shared this file with the event participants. So they all can dump information and like videos and pictures there so we can all see it. And that was a new thing. I didn't see this in a class 001. Actually, I had a thought, but I never did it. Here's the thing. You see, you have a thought, but you never done it. So class 002 came and we did it. And now based on doing the class 002, I already have incredible idea what I'm going to do in class 003. And again, this idea appeared in my head, but I didn't follow through, and maybe good because sometimes you have too much to offer. So you need to step back and say that this is amazing. This is good enough. I don't need to have it all. I don't need to have, everything perfect. Even though women were saying what a great feedback overall and great videos have been recorded, and women were saying what a great, amazing breakthroughs we've had. But you are good to start where you are. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But being organized is the key to success. If you scattered, if you have a trouble with organization, obviously you gotta contact me, you gotta DM me, you gotta make a comment on this specific podcast or YouTube, because we post these on YouTube videos and we post these also on Spotify podcast for podcasters. So you guys have to send me a message and I will be more than happy to guide you through the step-by-step process on how to stay organized and how you can help yourself. Now, what else? The case studies. Like every business needs to have case studies. So you need to ask your clients to send you those case studies. This is crucial. Even if it's just first initial thing, if it's just, the beginning, because you got to think, sometimes people think, oh, but this is just the beginning, but you already did it. So you need to have these people sending you feedback, even if it's just small. So guys, the fact that we say go big or go home doesn't always apply, because start small and don't quit on small. And that's what I wanted to share this with you today, that I believe that if out of nowhere that would be 40 or 50 people here, I probably would be overwhelmed. And I think being honest about this is creating the gratitude and the space for where you are right now. It's like, you know what? this was great that this happened because I was able to manage, I was able to connect. And don't get me wrong, I'm looking forward to have this. I'm looking forward to have a bigger audience, bigger group. How much? I don't know. Maybe 20 would be good enough. Like when we were at Operation Black Sites, I think in the first workout, 28 people showed up for the workout. However, I think it was like 40, or 50 people, maybe even more, participating in the whole event. And there was so many people there to help. There was not just one person leading it. There was like, we had a group, 4 instructors for the jiu-jitsu and the work on the floor. We have a couple of instructors with the guns. I mean, there was a full area of coaches and people and really people that are responsible for it. So again, this will come into place. This will come to fruition. This will just stay grounded and allow this amazing feeling to come into you, and be happy. Be happy with that work, that small work that you have done. So guys, again, I want to leave you with something today that remember to not quit on small, because this is what's important. This is the foundation. This is the ground for you to grow. And remember, the superhero is within you. You just need to discover it. May your discipline, energy, and curiosity be unstoppable. May your passion be endless. May your enthusiasm be infectious. Your inner glow shine through the projects and creations. And may your final outcome be of service to others. Each of us makes a difference in the universe. I make mine, and the universe is awaiting you. So guys, please share this episode, make comments on YouTube for this episode, and don't forget to leave some reviews, because this will bring my ratings up and it will be shown to more people. And of course, I would love to always hear from you. So make some comments below. And guys, thank you so much again for watching and being a part of this episode. No excuses.